Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, I shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows.
Good evening. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Hope you are doing well. Welcome to Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts. I'm Lunar Beaches Crypto, and today was a good day. Today was a really good day. I'm sorry, I am wholly unprepared for tonight's show. I had no time to prepare for tonight's show. So, we're just going to be doing a little bit of winging it. Okay, the good old winging it. I guess that means we just got to go through some charts and just look at some stuff. And I guess it's going to be another Wild Card Wednesday. But thank you for being here. Again, welcome to Mad Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts Sunday through Thursday, starting at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time until midnight. And yeah, so we just do a recap of the day, try to get prepared for the next day of trading, show some key levels on Bitcoin and anything else others want to look at. And yeah. So anyways, I don't know why it's been a day. It's been a good day, but like I said, wholly unprepared for the show tonight, but that's okay. Let's go. Good evening, RS Miller. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Wick 589. What's going on? It's because I talked too much. I mean, maybe. Does XLM follow XRP? Yes, it does. We can look at XLM and XRP. XLM is kind of like a stepbrother. What is going on with half of my face? What the? Do you see that? What is this? Is it the light? What in the world is going on? All right, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna have to go into my camera settings video. Oh, this is annoying. It's weird. Like, it's so weird because, you don't change anything from night to night, from show to show, but things end up changing for some reason. Is it the gamma? Is it too much? Color key, gamma, there we go. Some similarity. Gamma, alpha, gamma. Whoa, that's too much. All right, that's a little better. Beard looks weird. Beard's weird. Oh, that's a whole green screen. Your beard's weird. That might be better. Terminator. Yeah, right? Maybe it's because of the way my lights are? I don't know. Anyways, what's going on, guys? Hope you're doing well. Wick 589. I don't know if you heard last night, but yeah, it was nice hearing you during Billy Goat Tales. I really, just like Alex O's Magic Cup, I have a Magic Cup too. I didn't know Alex O had a Magic Cup. I call it the Invisible Cup. But Melissa, what's going on? Hello, hello. Yeah. But yeah, it was really cool. I did not know that Wick 589 was a poet. That's really cool. Really quirky guy, I could tell. Pretty funny. Um, Real goofy. Seems like my kind of people. Shout out to you, Wick. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody watching. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get into the charts. David Gelfand, what's going on? Good evening. So Bitcoin did the thing, moved to the upside. We've been talking about these stacked sell orders up here. We talked about these stacked sell orders down here even earlier. And yeah, this one marked the bottom. I mean, it came with like less than $100. So it swept the stacked sells, and then we have been moving up ever since. And we moved all the way up to this big block of stacked sells, and we are now maybe potentially getting a pullback. So now that we have this whole new range here, newer range, we can turn on the volume footprints, and we can see where our new stacked orders are. So stacked buys down here. This is on the 1 hour. So we have some stacked buys down here that we may want to get to. Previous resistance turn into support. So this will be a key level for potential bounce and continuation. That is what I would be watching there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that so we can see the candle. We do see that we have a fair value gap here on the 1 hour. So more confluence there. You know, we want some confluence. Let's go ahead and go from this low to this high with our Fibonacci and see what we got down there. All right, we got a golden pocket and a 786. So this looks like a good area if we were to get down to it, where we would press the buy button. We would also want to make sure that we are lining up with other things, make sure that our money flow is still in the green, and that our trend ribbon, chart prime, this is Prime Oscillator Pro Plus, by the way, in our trend ribbon, we want to make sure that that stays above the 0 line as well. But it is good that we get a little cool off after the moves to the upside. Now these could be, if these are impulsive and that we are bullish, then we don't want to see this turn into just an ABC correction, you know, a 3-wave correction like so. Turn magnet off. There we go. 3-wave correction, ABC to the upside, because that means more than likely we're going to see an ABC to the downside. So this could still also go a little bit higher, and it might do that tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. We do have some more data coming out tomorrow, although I don't think it's as critical. We can go over to the economic calendar, check on that. Let's see. What are you talking about? What? What? LBC Wifey has been explaining how you and I are essentially the same person. Is that right? Oh, before Melissa, he was terminated for a short while by YouTube. That's why he disappeared. Wait, who? Wick was a poet and we didn't even know it. I'm not a broke poet anymore. Absolutely love it. Terminator, hope everyone had a wonderful Wednesday. What are we talking about? Oh, before Melissa, he was Terminator. Oh, for a short while by YouTube. That's why he disappeared. Who? I forget. Oh, Austin. Oh, you're just talking about Awesome Austin. Okay. I went into his live last night after here, and he happened to mention what happened. Cool dude. I like listening to his lives in the background. Cool, cool, cool. Jay Violet in the house. What's going on, Jay Violet? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Wick. Hopefully, maybe one day in the future, we can meet up with RMT over in the Nash Vegas. That'd be a lot of fun. I'll bring the wife with me. We do have retail sales month over month. So retail sales report in the U.S. provides aggregated measure of sales of retail goods and services over a period of a month. There are 13 major types of retailers. Non-store retailers, we don't need to get into all that stuff. But anyways, so essentially, I'm pretty sure that seeing as how we want inflation to come down, and it is showing that it is kind of coming down, but not really, according to Piper. Don't forget to check out the morning market report because he can explain that in better detail. From this morning, he did explain it, so that was hours ago. I'm not going to be able to recall that. And like I said, very lack of prep for this show tonight on my side, on my end. Not by choice. My estimation would be that we would want to see retail sales coming down because that would show that demand is low, which means that inflation should technically be coming down. But forecast, I don't think it really matters what it's going to be. Bitcoin's going to do what Bitcoin's going to do. I'm thinking that we do get up to this these stacked buys right here at 102,409 on the bottom end, 102,944 on the top end per the Blowfin perp chart. So remember that depending on your exchange, that could change. Yeah, look at that. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. This is based off of this wick over here. So if you are looking for another exchange, or if you are on another exchange, first of all, you need to check out Blowfin, link in the description down below. But if you are using another exchange, just take this 1 hour wick here and then just move it over and use that as your point of reference. So that's where I think we could end up going to, and from there, we just want to kind of go sideways because we want to see continuation either on Friday and going into the weekend. We don't want to be weak going into the weekend because typically when we are weak going into the weekend, the next week's not going to be so good. We want to be bullish going into the weekend because most of the time, that means we're going to start off the next week bullish and continue the bullishness. It's not always the case, of course. Doesn't necessarily mean that just because you have a bullish Friday that the next week is going to be bullish too. It just does happen a little more often than not. Whoa, did Amy give you permission to call me Michael? Retroactive Michael technology. That's hilarious. So yeah, push to the upside. Let me change this up so we can see this a little better. There we go. I do think that we will at least complete this move to the upside here with the potential of getting breaking this high and getting into these sell orders up here. The reason why I like to point out the stacked buy orders and why I would see that as resistance is because market makers gotta have buyers to sell to. Just like down here, we had the big stack sell block down here, sell block. I assumed that the market makers would want to get down here and clear that because that's where all the sell orders were so that they could buy lower and then sell higher. So same goes for the stacked buy orders. We want to see price come up to these, and this is specifically at range highs and range lows. For the most part, this is where you're going to get your rejections or your bounces. off of these stacked levels. So they need buyers. There's trapped buyers up here. And that doesn't mean that this thing can't just push through, because we can clearly see that we do have sellers up here. But do the market makers want to buy after they just sold? Potentially, if they plan on pushing through and then getting another, well, we could just call it another correction, and then we can do another move to the upside, which would be, I need to do this correctly. Get rid of all of this. You saw the ABC up and down. So we are going to do, come on, get to, thank you. Come over here to my Elliott waves, do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, break the highs. You always got to break a high with the third wave. Break this high. 3, and then chop around inside all the sell orders. So maybe they can buy and then push the price higher, potentially. That would be very, very nice. So, of course, that would have to coincide with money flow staying in the green and everything else staying above the 0 line and in the green. Zooming out to the 4-hour, whoops. This is what that could potentially look like. And I was pointing out this head and shoulders, and I'm wondering if we still have one and have just created another one. It's potentially we did. So, yeah, potentially. So this could be working on the right shoulder now. Because originally I thought that, well, I didn't think, I was just pointing out, okay, we do have this shoulder, this head, and then this shoulder, and then we could roll over from there. And I did say, though, I said, but if we get a bounce back into the range, that invalidates that head and shoulders, and then I would expect us to shift back to the top of the range. At least the top, at bare minimum, the top of this range. That's another reason why I think that would be, if we get a swing failed pattern where we break the range and come back into the range, then at that point I'm looking for a retrace to go short from and then write it down to the bottom of the range. But if we are able to come up and break the top of the range and then consolidate on top of it, then I would expect further upside from that, and that this was just a a fake out. Now, typically when a head and shoulders does fail and price just bounces, especially after sweeping and macro low, then we will see that upside move. And you know, we're getting it. We're getting it. We're in the middle of it. We are in the midst of it. Okay, that really got me, R.S. Miller. I'm not going to, yeah, I can't wait to see Wick and LBC on stage at the Nashville Karaoke Club. Oh boy. I can't sing other people's songs. I have a unique voice. I gotta sing my own music. Maybe. He said prawn. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But yeah, so there's another way that we can look at this too. Let's go ahead and take off all the noise, or a lot of the noise at least. Let's just remove this. I can go ahead and remove that. I don't know about that being a head and shoulders. That's a little wonky. Stacked orders, high time frame, trend lines, get rid of those. Where's the consolidations? Consolidation. Hello? consolidate. Why? Did I draw new ones? What? Why would I do that? Off. Okay, well, since I drew new ones, I'm just going to do this. Unlock, unlock. Here, here. Here, here. Bang. So we've already got some resistance here that we've come up to today. So that is the resistance that we are looking to clear, which here's our box for our potential point of interest on the downside. So I'll just be looking for price. We get that rejection, hopefully consolidate on top of that level and then break. So that's what I would like to see if we are actually bullish and this isn't just, some kind of dead cat bounce. I'm starting to lean more that Bitcoin is kind of more bullish, but it's more so just going to be choppy and range bound, really, because I do think that the Wyckoff schematic that I've been sharing is still in play. I mean, it is definitely still in play. Let's go ahead and turn it on right there. So I don't know why this is so far over. See, this is what I mean. Like, come on, thank you. Because this is supposed to be over there. So up thrust, and oh man, it's like right at the top there. But where's the... No, I mean, it's at the... No, the bottom's down here. Whoops, 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 whoopsies. All right, there we go. We lined up yet? Almost. There we go. Pretty much lined up. That's just crazy how this is playing out exactly like this almost. We also have the point of control right here. So maybe expand the box just a little bit to like that. And then from here, we can see that push to the upside. If the third wave, this is why this would be corrective, okay? In Elliott wave theory, if the third wave of a five wave move is the shortest wave, or pretty much the rule is third wave can't be the shortest wave in a 5-wave impulse. Otherwise, it's more corrective than trending. It's just a correction to the upside, come out, sweep the highs, come down back into the range, sweep these lows, where we can see we have a lot we have a lot of volume down here, and then come back up, and this is all distribution. This is the up thrust after distribution, and that's the final peak, and then we roll on over. Now again, just because we roll over doesn't mean we're not just coming down to a macro resistance line and trying to turn that into support. So don't look at so much, we're not trying to look at price on this as much as we are just looking at just the market structure. So market structure currently, to me, I still need to see more impulsive action, and I need for that third wave to not be the shortest wave in this 5-wave impulse. If it is, then yeah, I'm gonna think that this is exactly what's playing out. If it isn't, and this third wave actually extends past the high and breaks the high, then we are likely starting our absolute last wave of this current cycle. which if you look at the macroeconomic headwinds, it's very possible that, and I've been saying it for a while that, I think we're going to have this bullish quarter one. Maybe not so much for Bitcoin. I mean, it'll continue to put in new all-time highs if it follows this schematic. However, during this time is when I would expect for altcoins to start to ramp up and start to break out. Then once everything breaks out on this move, then everything will roll over at once, get a nice big correction, and then Bitcoin can go off and away and start pushing towards that 150 to 200,000, maybe even 250 after that. And during that last final push to the upside, that is when everything will go ham. But considering the macro headwinds, I'm just not so sure that, that this is gonna play out perfectly. I don't know. We'll see. Oh man, I want to be a mod to time out a certain person starting with M. Retro Mike Tech? Are we talking about Mike? Not you, RMT. Miller? RS Miller? Are they in the chat right now? Melissa? Do you want to you want to time out Melissa? I'm turning sound, can't hear him. Oh, I'm sorry. Tomorrow I should be getting my I'll be getting my mic cover and shock mount, and then I'm going to figure out a way to make this thing stay down so that it doesn't do this to me all the time. And that way I can just have it like right here, and so that my voice becomes even better and clearer and sexier. Even though I feel like I'm losing my voice. And probably will help, especially with the with the foam, will probably help with the echo in the room. Alongside more, until I can get some more soundproofing. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I know. Don't worry, won't have to deal with it for too much longer. I was thinking about just putting a weight on this and just having it weigh it down. But I also read online that I could probably just unscrew the arm right here and put like a rubber washer in it to give it some tension. And so I might do that. So, word of advice, don't ever WD-40 your mic boom arm. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Where the F is the moon throne? I thought about that last night. After the show, I was like, dang, now would be a good time for the moon throne. Now I almost feel like it's too late. Except it's not. Because do you know what has been going to the moon? There we go. We got the moon throne. Because XRP, our little friend, has decided to wake up again. And this move, I think, will probably take us past $5. Do a measured move from the breakout. That gets us up to $5.48. So, yeah. Yep. XRP, baby. So yeah, XRP's looking pretty good to me. Go down to a shorter term time frame, go down to the 15-minute See, this is impulsive price action, man. This is just like you go up, consolidate here. You go up, sideways. Well, it's just, this is what XRP does. It moves up and bull flags. Up, bull flag. Up, bull flag. Sometimes little extra dump, push up. Up. I mean, this thing is just, this is bullish. This is impulsive price action. That is what impulsive price action is supposed to look like. Not some meandering around or anything. Just straight up, consolidate, up, consolidate, up, consolidate. That's what you want to see on something if you are expecting super bullishness. So, in my opinion, XRP is super duper mega bullish right now. And I mean, to $5 from current price, and I do think we're going to get a lot of selling at $5. But from current price, that is a 64% gain. So not bad, not too shabby. Maybe I should just go throw, a couple hundred in on spot and just pick up, $30. I don't know. Or wait for pullback XRP. I mean, let's see, what are we looking like on our oscillators? Still sitting above the zero line, still green on our money flow, although it is coming down. Not coming out, but coming down. We have had some clipping on our True 7, so that does suggest, exhaustion. Of course, I mean, you have this big of a move. Yeah, I mean, you're bound to get, a pullback. Or are you? Let's go look at XRP's last big move to the upside. Sorry, I'm like losing my voice. Let's go take a look at, how long ago was it? Jeez. I mean, I know I'm on the hourly, but still. Yeah, look at this. So this is basically the same type of price action, right? Push up, pull back, push up, pull back, push up, pull back. And then consolidate, but putting in higher lows and higher highs. Well, maybe not this third high, but putting in a bull flag essentially. And then another corrective wave to the upside. 1, 2, 3. Actually, this comes in a little higher. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 completed to the upside. And then that is when we start to correct. So this is what we want. This is what we want. We want that impulsive price action. Started here, tried to get going here, but then we had, I don't even know what we had. But yeah, it's looking good. So we got this move, sideways. This move, probably, maybe, sideways. But we've already broken out of the range, so I don't know, man. This thing might just keep going. And I gotta tell you, I've been seeing so much XRP on my Twitter timeline. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like the last bull run. I had so many people. I was part of the XRP community, and there was half of my followers are XRP community members, or were. But I just don't see them posting. I see a lot of new people talking about it. I see a lot of people that I wouldn't even expect to talk about XRP that are talking about XRP. Like, because they don't like it or didn't like it in the past or whatever. And I'm just like, I don't care. It's got a use case. It's being used, and like even my dad's in it. So, and he's a Bitcoin maxi, but he realizes opportunities when he sees them, I guess. Anecdotal, but yeah. I haven't even looked at XLM. Let's take a look at XLM. Binance. Take a look at Binance. Did y'all need some downside targets for XRP? 265. 265. If it is to pull back. There's no guarantee that it will. Yep, Stellar's looking pretty stellar, huh? Yeah, it essentially just follows XRP. I mean, let's just... Is this on log? No. Why is it... Oh, wrong one. Is this on log? Yes. Let's go ahead and let's get rid of these VWAPs. Get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of the oscillator. Let's just go with market structure, and let's do a compare, and let's do XRP, USD, T, Binance, new price scale. Oh, you can't even see. Oh, okay. So there you go. There you have it. Look at that. I mean, basically identical. Let's go to the daily. Look at that. I mean, it's the exact same asset. Like, I still don't understand how this happens. Like, they're two completely different networks. I mean, you do have a lot of XRP people that are also big in XLM, like as far as like from investment standpoint. So you could definitely see probably a lot of the whales of both taking profits at the same time, maybe. But yeah, man, I really don't understand how there's this much correlation, especially if a lot of XRP's movement is based off of institutions. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's just weird. It's just weird. But looks like XLM is lagging behind XRP a little bit. And so we might get a move on XLM tomorrow. Might be worth getting into. It's crazy to me how they're so lined up. Like, I know they're essentially the same protocol, but that doesn't mean they have the same investors and all that stuff. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. All X coins stick together. Yeah, the XDC. Let's pull up XDC. XDC, USDT, new price scale. Boom. Basically the same too. If you don't know about XDC, now you do. XDC is one of them, big XRP community type deal. I wonder what Flare's doing. XRP community is really big into Flare. Has not moved off of its lows yet. 23. Binance must not have, oh, wait. Let's do a different exchange. Flare, USDT. Bitrue, they probably had it on there pretty early. Yeah. Dang, it hasn't even popped over here? What is going on? Oh, it's not on log. Fairly similar. Fairly similar. Not quite, but fairly similar. What else is another XRP community token? Not really sure. Oh yeah, Algo. XRP community is big into Algo too, or they were. Algo, Quant is another one. Log. I mean, yeah, look at that. Both moving off of these lows here. Well, that's XLM. I need to put XRP back on here. Not really, because it's basically the same chart as XLM. XEC just pumps on accident. Yeah, basically. QNT, USD, T, quantum computers. Yeah, a lot of the same movements, a little divergence here. Of course, this was the wrapping up of the XRP lawsuit. Of course, XLM ran with XRP, but these others did not. But when they both came up to peak in here, I mean, this is more general. These tend to follow the market, but this part right here, this is what's different. These quick pushes to the upside. You get the consolidation, and now you wait for another breakout. See, and then when I add XRP, we can go ahead and we can see that breakout. New price scale. See, it's got the breakout. But here's three opportunities: XDC, XLM, and Quant. What's another one? All three of these haven't broken out yet, so just think about it. If all the people that are into XRP are also into these coins, maybe we see some rotation from XRP's gains today start to flow into these other ones. Okay, so just think about that. Keep your eye on these. They might break out tomorrow. Okay, they might break out tonight, because a lot of these coins are coins that Asia really likes. Don't know why. It's just a fact. It's just a fact. What was another one? I just thought of another one. Casper. I don't even know if that network is, are they even back up and running? I think they got an exploit or something. It's really why I tend to stay away from DeFi. Where are you at, Cass? Did I not click on it? Something in my eye. I think I got an eyelash in my eye. CSPR USD T OKX. Log. It's got a little bounce off of the lows, but it hasn't broken these highs like these other ones have. So, yeah, I'm not so sure about Casper. You want some AVAX. Why do you want AVAX? AVAX isn't doing anything. Do you game? I say stay away from gaming tokens that you do not use. Because if you're not using them, who is? Think about that. So, well, let's go ahead and let's bring back all of these other charts. Okay, let's bring this all back. Let's put this back on log, because we've got to do something that we haven't done in a while, because we've been pretty bearish. And that is, for these three tokens that have not broken out yet, we must summon the moon gods. Chant with me. Oh moon gods, please bring the gains. We just want the money for our financial freedom. Please, moon gods, give us the freedom. Rain down on us with your glorious greenbacks. And that's it. Ramen. Excellent. Rose is a good one too. Yeah, Rose is a good one too. What are these AI agents? I don't even know, but maybe I feel like I need to look into it because everybody's talking about them. So, typically when everybody starts talking about something, some new thing, that they do get some moves. I haven't even looked at this AI 16ZZ, however the Canadians say it. I mean, look at this. This has already been moving. This is on the daily chart. Clipping on the daily? Money flows trying to move to the upside. This is probably going to get a pullback. Hourly? Are we coming into some money yet or what? Okay, so on the hourly, we have pushed into the green on our money flow, and we are pushing down on our trend ribbon. Fixed range volume profile. Let's just pull this range real quick. So we do have a point of control sitting down here, and a fair value gap resting right here that we would likely push through and fill, getting down to that point of control. Let's take this entire range here and see. Okay, so we on this one we have value area high up here, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Let's go from this high. All right, there we go. A lot more volume down here. Point of control sitting down here at $1.19. See if we can add some more confluence to that level. Let's go with the fib, swing low, swing high, right smack dab in the middle of the golden pocket. So this, I'm going to go ahead and set an alert on this for $1.20. Add an alert. And if price does get down there, then I will consider going long if everything is looking good. It's already moved up quite a bit. Let's pull a fib from here to here. Excuse me. So I did get a retrace. Pull down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is a okay, so we got to be careful here. So we've got the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, remember the rule is third wave cannot be shorter than first wave, or can't be the shortest wave. This is where the 7-wave crashing structure could come into play, although maybe not. Okay, so maybe not. So yeah, never mind. So one crashing structure that you can look for, it's actually a 7-wave crashing structure. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is where my saying there's always one more dip comes into play. Because inside of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, inside this 5th wave, we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what will usually happen, and this is why you got to be careful, is that, all right, so we see, all right, we got clearly 5 waves to the upside, and we move up, okay? So we start thinking, all right, bounce. However, On a 7-wave crashing structure, on the 6th wave, it usually pulls back to wave 4 within wave 5. So this is wave 5, and this is sub wave 4 within wave 5. Pull back to that, and then we roll over. That's usually the final push down, and then we get the reversal. That's on a 7-wave crashing structure. These 3 waves look the same to me, and they're all the same. That's because they're literally the same waves, RMT. What do you mean by the 3rd wave being shortest? Can you explain the short by what measurement? Oh, just in length. Just in length. So let's do 5 waves like this, okay? So what I'll do is I will take a trend line and I'll go from the start of I'll just take the whole 3rd wave and then I'll measure it up against the 1st wave and the 5th wave. And as long as it is longer than one of them, then it is good. It is a 5-wave structure. But if it looks like this, then obviously, let's do this. There we go. Now it has become the shortest wave in the structure, which means it's more corrective, and that you would likely see a move back up this way, and then back down. Actually, I did that backwards. This would just mean that we could be looking for a reversal instead of continuation. So like I was saying, it would be, goodness gracious, shortest wave like this. So then I would expect price to just continue back to the upside. Goodness. Yes, I'm drinking a Ghost Energy drink at 10:53 at night, and I have work to get up for work at 5:30 in the morning. But I can sleep on these things, so it's no problem. Nice to look at. I watch Coon for different reasons. Oh man, yeah, Coons is great. He has been watching Coons? No, I've been in Elliott wave theory for quite some time, but I will say that if there is anybody that is an expert at Elliott wave theory, other than Mr. Elliott Wave himself, that's not his actual name, but maybe his name was Elliott, I don't know. Mr. Coons is the one. That guy is freaking on it when it comes to Elliott wave theory. You know, I've learned a lot of the basic market structure stuff, but that dude, he's almost on a whole other world, on a whole other planet. So he is freaking good. Absolutely love Coons. Go check him out. I believe he streams in the morning, so check it out. KOENZ. Don't have any mods in here because Alexandra G has been volunteering in California, helping people, affected by the fires. So shout out to Alexandra G for being a G and helping out her community. Look at that. I'm a poet too. Look at that. He's so smart. Good night, RMT. We'll see you tomorrow. I've only got 5 minutes left, so, but you can go ahead and kill the watch time. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care. I don't care at all. No, that's fine. I'm losing my voice anyway. And I don't know why. But yeah, so I think that was pretty good for a complete lack of preparation because I just didn't have the time. So essentially, now we're at a point where it's kind of like, all right, are we really gonna move? Like, are we really gonna break out? I mean, right now, we're at least getting a pullback. I see 2, 3, 4% across the board negative. Um, and on some pretty big projects. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh, it's a wrench. Sorry. So is that dog bone next to your name? Oh, it's a dog bone R.S. Miller? Really? You're so silly. So silly. When you're laying awake at night from overcaffeination, just heave some deep breaths for a couple minutes and you'll pass out. LBC, you got those sick rhymes, man. Yeah, I try. I try. I try. Anyways, I've actually, being a musician, I used to write a lot and write songs. So, like lyrics. Not saying they were any good, but some of them were pretty good. I actually wrote a song for my wife that I used to propose to her. And I might have to find a clip of that, or find that video. There's a video out there somewhere. Might have to find that video and share it with you guys. Well, it wasn't too bad. Maybe sometime I should just play it on stream. What do you think? One in chat for acoustic guitar on stream. Put a one in chat. Acoustic guitar and singing. Let me get my pop guard first. It's coming in the mail tomorrow, so you might as well stay on. Energy Gods supports. Might as well stay on. Oh, because I don't know. I chipped a tooth confusing a wrench with a dog bone at one point. Do I even want to know? Oh, Wick. It was pretty funny. Dude, you're a hoot. You're a hoot listening to you last night, man. Great rhymes. Great rhymes. Absolutely loved it. Is there anything pumping right now? Let's see. Oh, man, there was one thing I was wanting to do tonight. I was wanting to see if we could range trade the 15-second chart while I was live. See, that's part of the preparation. And yes, I'm being serious. 15-second chart. We got to find something that's like actually moving and has some volume going on. How about CAS? Everybody's favorite meme coin. Everybody's favorite meme coin. So what I was wanting to do with this is find like a range bound, Yeah, DGen. Let's do it. What's up with Patriot coin? I don't know. I don't know what that is. So we got our hot dog. Hot dog, hot dog, hot diggity dog. If you got kids, you know exactly what I just sang. Or if you're really young, if you're too young for me, bro, then also look at that 100x. I mean, you got to do 100x if you're trading on 15 seconds or very, very large amounts. Because these moves here, let's see, from this low to this high, I mean, it's 0.19%. So on 100x, that's a 19% move. And then you can try to go, because Alex was showing this earlier during the chart prime class, and he was showing how you're just range bound, and as long as you manage your risk properly, then you should only lose like maybe one or two trades that go outside of the range. Outside of that, you're hitting you know, multiple trades within the range, and hey, you get stopped out on this one, that's fine, because potentially, let's say you put in this high and this low, and then you decide to short this high, potentially, and then down to this low, potentially that's, let's see, that would be um yeah, that would be one trade. So one trade, two trades, three trades, and then you lose the fourth. So that's a 75% win rate. I mean, that's pretty good. This one might have taken you out depending on your stop loss. Also, this is an altcoin, so see, this is when you got to go short with it if you're on the 15-second chart. You got to go short with it. But it's just being able to identify highs and lows within a range and just trading that range. And then if you do get like the breakout, then you can just flip your bias and then just try to go long and catch the breakout. I mean, it's really not very degen, to be quite honest with you, because price action is very similar going from the daily all the way down, or from the monthly all the way down. Price action isn't very different. I mean, look, I mean, we're looking at a 15-second chart, and I know every single one of you see the patterns in this chart that you have seen before, right? 15-second chart right here. Clear, perfect example right here. You get the big drop down, creates the fair value gap, or creates a gap rather. You pull this, you move this over, you go short from the gap, put this at the top, put this down here at the bottom, at the low to take out the low, or I mean, just depending on your risk tolerance, maybe you go 3-to-1, but you always take profit at the first low just in case. And in this instance, we can see that later on, boom, hits that 3-to-1. Beautiful. Here's another one. It comes down, takes this low right here. Take our let's take a box. So we got this big push down. Now I always look for gaps in candle gaps, as I like to call them, kind of like CME gaps, because price will I mean, I've pretty much seen price almost always come back to these gaps. So we see this price gap after coming down, pushing below this consolidation range right here, right? So this is essentially a power of three moves: consolidation, distribution, manipulation, or manipulation, distribution, one of the two. But either way, but we can see just below these lows right here, and we also have that volume gap there. So I would draw this out. So I could put this low here as my top side, put the bottom of this gap on my bottom side, and then use that as my point of reference, and then go short, put my stop loss just above the high there, and then aim for the low. And in this instance, it beats my 3-to-1. It's a 3.5, 3.5, and it absolutely comes down and takes that out. Comes back up to that same range a few times, that same level a few times, but then ultimately does roll over. It's 15-second chart, guys. Nothing changes. Nothing changes from other than how you manage your risk. That's the only thing that changes. Like how, like your margin and your leverage. That's the only thing that really changes. You're still looking for the same price or market structure, because it's just the same thing. All the way down, it's the same thing. You think ETH BTC is starting to flip? I don't know what you mean starting to flip. ETH ain't flipping BTC, I'll tell you that right now. I think XRP might flip ETH though. It's done it once before in 2018. Would not be surprised to see it do it again. Back up, back up, back up. All right, this is what I'm looking for on ETH BTC. Just really want to come up and take out this high. Man, ETH has just been absolute garbage. Period. Absolute garbage. It got its own ETF and everything. Yeah, money flows, not even green. Let's go down to the daily. Potentially, yeah, we did get a bullish divergence here on ETH BTC. Got another one right here too. So back-to-back bullish divergences. So that's not bad. That's not bad. That's on the daily chart too. So definitely something that we want to see. Nice W bottom potentially. W bottom would actually be more of this right here. Let's see. Yep, and that we know that is a bullish divergence on the daily chart. So we want to see this come up, take out a high, this high specifically, because this was the 3-wave move. That was the high of that consolidation before pushing down. So we want to see it come up and take that out, pull back, and then go. If Ethereum can do that, then Ethereum can do, well, look at that. I already got this drawn out on here. Zoom out. Essentially what I'm looking, yep, that's what I'm looking for. So, but gotta get above this line here first. Get above that, and then we can get the pullback, which potentially, I'm thinking, so I do think that the Trump inauguration is probably a sell the news event. The only question is like when. I feel like we might have some bullish price action the week of next week. But after that, I think is when we might see a big pullback. But we'll just have to wait and see how price is doing from now at that time. So inauguration is Monday. Stock market's closed, by the way. So, but you know what's not closed? Crypto. And Markets After Dark will still be going live that night as well. All right, guys. I mean, outperform from here, not the market cap thing. What? What'd you say? Hasn't done bad, Patriot Coin. Look, if you're gonna, are you just shilling Patriot Coin or what? I've never even heard of it. So, sorry. All right, guys. Yeah, again, I appreciate each and every single one of you for joining me tonight. Wick 589. Hopefully one day maybe we can skip Vegas or not Vegas, but Nashville, and y'all can come to Memphis and have some real barbecue, because they like to say they have better barbecue in Nashville, but they've been doing it for like 5 minutes, whereas we've been doing it for like 100 years. So, yeah, come check it out. Can you take a look at, oh man, Soprano? I swear to God. He knows I hate that Gary token. Can you look at the Gary network? No, not at all. Not at all. So yeah, very bullish on XRP, very bullish on XLM. Be looking at XLM, XDC, and Quant for potential moves. Just saying. maybe even H bar. CRV was another one that I didn't get into, so look at CRV. Not financial advice, just take a look. And yeah, these are things that the XRP community are very much involved in. So I could definitely see some rotation. Excuse me. Yeah. See what I mean? Energy drink don't help. So I could definitely see some rotation from XRP into those assets. So just be on the lookout for those. And yeah, outside of that, hope you all be safe in your trading. Make sure you are using proper risk management. Soon we'll be getting into the portfolio. I still got to work some stuff out with that. But definitely want to get you guys involved in that. Tony Soprano's actually been involved in that before with my portfolios. So my community portfolios never really took off. He's been there. He saw what I did with the Coinbase portfolio. That was a good one for a little while. But yeah, speaking of Tony Soprano, bro, what are you doing? Why are you awake right now? Oh wait, that's right. It's the morning show that you... No, I don't know. Anyways. Let's get out of here, guys. Let's go to bed. Tony Soprano, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later on in the evening, I guess, or in the afternoon for you. Since a few hours from now. But yep, appreciate you all for being here. You all are amazing, and you are the reason why I show up here every single day. So I really do appreciate you all for showing up, because you showing up really helps me show up and helps me be accountable and disciplined and all that stuff. So just the fact that you guys are here, makes me feel like not only that I want to be here, but that I need to be here, that I'm supposed to be here. And you guys are always fun, and you make this show so much fun. So much fun. Love reading the chat. But yeah, if it wasn't for you guys, I don't know. I'd just be talking to this camera and losing my mind probably. But let's go ahead and get into tomorrow. Let's get to tomorrow. And yeah, until then, I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical sleep and dreams. And I'll catch you all tomorrow night. Mad love. Peace out. Don't forget to check out Good Morning Crypto, Morning Market Report, Trade Intuition, Trade Academy, Crypto Nightcap, and then we'll be right back here for more Mad Markets After Dark, where we go mad on the charts tomorrow night. Again, peace out. I'm still terrible at these. I love you. Bye.
Welcome to the night where we light up the spark. We're trading crypto, find out you'll be mad on the charts. Hosted by the one, Lunar Beaches top shark. Dive deep into the numbers, cause this ain't no lark. We're crunching all the data, making money moves fast. From Wall Street to the blockchain, making predictions last. Community together in this financial blast. Markets after dark, that shatter ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trends, see future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp on knowledge be showed. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the mother lode. Economic loops and the way the dollar flows. Community vibes where everybody grows. Analyzing trends while the world lays low. Markets after dark where only brilliant shows. Hit that subscribe and join the ride. In the world of finance where fortunes collide. Lunar's path will be your guide. Through the market storm or the market tide. crypto markets soaring through the night. From big dome markets soaring fast. Markets after dark touch the ceilings made of glass. Mad on the charts with Lunar's bright lights. Crypto markets soaring through the night. Follow the trend, see the future in sight. It's markets after dark, the financial flight. From Bitcoin to Ethereum, we're mapping the road. Stock tips and insights, secrets ready to unload. Trading strategies, sharp our knowledge we show. Let Lunar Beaches guide you to the low.